Hey, I need to speak with you.
Me?
Yes, you. I have some questions.
Okay.
You were recently hired by Sir Cyril Carnillean, correct?
That's right. He wanted me to find some cultist that stole his armor.
Were you successful?
No.
Have you had any contact with the Carnilleans since this failure?
Not really. Sorry, I'm very confused. What's all this about?
An unthinkable crime has taken place, and as someone who has recently had contact with the Carnilleans, you are one of our suspects.
A crime? What's happened?
Until I'm satisfied that you were not involved, I can't say.
Well, then what do I need to do to convince you that I wasn't?
Look, sorry about all this. I'm pretty confident you had nothing to do with any of it, but I need to put on a good show for Lady Carnillean.
Right.
Well, I must say, adventurer, this is quite the alibi. You clearly had no involvement in this horrific crime.
Well, I'm glad we could...
And what's that? You want to help us find the culprit? How generous of you.
But I never said... Of course, I would never sit by while criminals are on the loose. You will have all the help you need.
Excellent. Please join me upstairs when you're ready to begin.
What on Gilnor I just agreed to? He looks real dead. I think that's the guy. All right. Is that
Sir Cyril Carnillean?
what happened?
I was hoping you could help work that out.
Well, I guess we should get started right away. What do we know so far?
It happened in the early hours of the morning. According to Lady Carnillean, Sir Cyril heard a noise coming from Butler Jones' room. He got up to investigate.
So no one else was in the room.
Not that she saw.
Where was everyone else at this point?
I was the guard on duty last night. I was stationed out front as usual. Klaus, the family chef, was down in the kitchen preparing an early breakfast for Sir Cyril. Young Philippe was in bed. He slept through the entire thing. Jones himself was downstairs at the time, but he vanished before we could question him.
Jones vanished.
Indeed, that along with the murder occurring in his room makes him a prime suspect.
I see. Apart from Jones, do we have any other suspects?
We also have those cultists that broke in a while back. Following his disappearance, we can't help but wonder if Jones might have been in league with them.
We can't rule anything out.
There's a few other things to note, but it's probably best if you have a look around the crime scene before we go any further.
Good idea. I'll begin at once. Okay. Let's look around for clues. Ooh, broken window. That's suspicious. So, window was broken from the outside. Face on the floor, which the cause of death seemingly a stab wound in the back. An unusually thin blade. Okay. Push against the wall. Someone has forced the chest open. Alright. Alright. Back down.
Are you done looking around the crime scene?
I think so.
Find anything of note?
The window was broken from the outside.
I didn't see anyone leave or enter from the front of the building last night, so that makes sense. The window must have been their way in and out.
That does suggest Jones might have not been involved after all. If he was the killer, why would he need to break into his own room?
A valid point, but then why would he flee if he wasn't involved?
Maybe he was worried he'd be held responsible anyways.
Maybe. Did you find anything else?
Cyril was stabbed from behind.
So he wasn't facing his killer. But if that were the case, why did Lady Carnillean say she heard him shouting? Surely he'd be facing whoever he was shouting at.
That could mean there were two people in the room with him.
Maybe Jones was one of them.
Maybe. But surely if he was, he would have been able to get the other person into the building without needing to break a window.
Very true. Let's hope there wasn't actually two people though. One killer on the loose is bad enough.
There's something else as well. It looks like the blade used to kill him was unusually thin. Such a weird thing. How does he know it's unusually thin? I guess he has seen a lot of stab wounds in his day.
My weapon unusually thin?
No, if yours would make a huge wound.
Yeah, true.
Really? How odd. I'll make note to look into that once we're done here. Anyway, did you find anything else?
A hidden room above us was broken into.
A hidden room? What hidden room?
It looks like it can only be accessed from in here. It doesn't look like anybody's been in there for some time.
What's in this room?
There's a chest up there that's been broken into.
Do you think they took anything from it?
I don't know. I don't think so.
This raises more questions than answers. Was this actually a murder, or just a robbery gone wrong? And how was there a hidden room that we knew nothing about? Did you find anything else?
I think that's everything.
All useful information, but none of us gives us anything definitive. Thankfully, we do have one more lead that might hold some promise. Take a look at this. I found this by the window. The skull on it is the same symbol as the Khazard army. There's also a name engraved on the back. Evilot.
Sounds like we need to find this Evilot and see what they know.
While I agree, my superiors won't be happy if I open an investigation into a member of the Khazard army. I think you'll need to handle this bit by yourself. Besides, I need to take care of the matters here.
Right.
If you want a place to start, I suggest the bar at the fight arena. Places like that are always good for gathering information.
Good idea. I'd better get going. So where was that at? That's like down over here. Okay. How do I get over there? Oh. How'd you get in there?
The door, dude.
They wouldn't let me in.
What do you mean they wouldn't let you in?
Oh, it's like a
No.
separate building. Okay. I thought they were all connected.
Oh, we need money. I don't know why I didn't bring money. That sounds like an obvious thing you need for a
okay.
quest. What was I coming here for?
Money.
Like 10k.
Dang, you brought 10k and I get 100 GP?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I probably should give you more than that.
Wow.
Well, you know, he asked for the bartender.
Hello.
Ah, what can I get you? We have a range of quality brews.
Do you know anyone called Evilot?
Why do you ask?
I'm looking for him.
It's not my place to go giving out information to people I don't know.
Are you sure? I can make it worth your while.
Are you suggesting that I'm the kind of person that would besmirch my honor for a measly bribe? Because you'd be absolutely right. 100 coins will pay for the information you desire.
All right, here's the money.
Thank you very much.
So what can you tell me about Evilot?
So oddly enough, she was in here not that long ago. But just before you arrived, one of the lads came in here and spoke to her.
To say what?
No idea. She left in quite a hurry afterwards. Perhaps you'll be able to pick up her trail if you look around outside.
I might just do that. Thanks for the information.
Fancy a drink before you go?
Can't drink on the job. All right, we're looking for clues. Inspect barrels. Come click these barrels. Let's follow her footprints. We're literally just doing herbivore right now.
This is herbivore. I've never done herbivore.
It's exactly this. A poor imp. What'd they ever do to you?
Dude, I can't even kill anything.
Yeah, you got the best weapon of the game. You can't even kill a stupid level 2 imp.
It's not the best weapon in the game.
All right, well. Wow, a needle. What are the chances of finding that?
Wait, you actually found a needle? I didn't find a needle.
Yeah.
Found her. Oh, oh, combat.
See, aren't you glad we brought some weapons?
Yeah. Full graceful.
Can you
Did she just spec me? What was that? I'll spec you back.
Oh, damn, she hit me for a 30 foot. Oh, I'm out of prayer. Oh, I'm gonna die. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You got this, dude.
Oh,
Nice, bro. Dude, you could have had her.
I got scared. All right. Just going down this time. You're not so big and scary now, huh? Owned.
All right, that's enough. You win.
So will you answer my questions now?
It doesn't seem like I have any other choice.
Cyril Carnillean has been murdered, and an amulet belonging to you was found at the scene of the crime.
What? My amulet?
Yes, quite sloppy of you.
Don't patronize me. Do you really think I'd be so foolish as to leave my own amulet at the scene of a murder? The amulet was stolen a few days ago. Someone must have planted it there just to set me up. I knew I shouldn't have taken this job.
Job? What job?
I needed money badly. Some guy hired me for a simple robbery. Nice and straightforward, he said. All I had to do was break into the Carnillean House and retrieve something for him.
Who was this person?
I don't know. He kept his face hidden. All I know is that he was willing to pay a lot.
And what did he want you to steal?
Just some random scroll. But it wasn't even there. All of this was for nothing.
So what happened to Cyril?
That had nothing to do with me. I admit, he saw me on my way out, but I was able to escape. I only found out he was dead after I got back to the fight arena.
Say the scroll had been there, what were you supposed to do with it?
I was told to deliver it to some cultist south of the city.
What? But that doesn't make sense. The reason the scroll wasn't there is because the Hazeel Cult already managed to steal it. Why would they hire you to steal it again?
I told you, I don't even know who hired me. The guy was meant to meet me at the bar earlier to pay me, but he never showed up. This is such a mess.
I don't like this. Something very strange is going on here, and I need to find the person who hired you.
Good luck with that. He didn't seem like the kind of person who'd want to be found.
Well, then I guess my best bet is to pay a visit to the Hazeel Cult. They're involved in some way, even if they themselves don't realize it.
So am I free to go?
I won't stop you, but you should consider going to the authorities. They might be able to help you.
Ha, nice joke. I'm better off on my own.
If you're sure, good luck.
We gotta go to the sewers.
The Varrock sewers? Or
No, the sewers here. Can't you just go over here, or what are these? I don't remember. Are these not the sewers? No?
I don't think those are sewers, but it might be the right place. I don't know. Oh, right here. Artie Sewers.
Oh, so it's probably that cave entrance that
Yeah,
I think it's the cave entrance.
Yeah, I think it is.
I should have checked that first.
Well, that usually caves don't lead to sewers.
Yeah, I didn't think cave equals sewers. I figured these like random ladders that look like...
Board the raft? Is that how you got there?
Yeah. That looks cool.
He's very tall.
He's on a hill.
Oh.
It's not fair, man. He's on a hill.
I couldn't tell that he was on a hill.
He still looks pretty big, though.
Welcome, adventurer. It's good to see you once more.
Alamone, I need to speak with Hazeel.
I'm afraid that isn't possible. Lord Hazeel is currently busy with his glorious work in the north. It is not our place to disturb him.
But it's very important. Has Jones not told you what's happened?
Jones, we have not heard from him in some time.
Well, then I guess I'll be the one to break the news instead. Cyril Carnillean has been murdered.
He has? What joyous news! Long have we awaited those Carnillean monsters to face the consequences of their crimes.
I'd hold off celebrating if I were you. Something strange is going on, and I really need to talk to Hazeel about it.
Well, I suppose you have proven yourself to be a loyal servant of Hazeel. Still, I must warn you, our lord won't take kindly to being summoned unnecessarily.
I understand.
Very well, I will call upon the mighty Hazeel.
Venar Maradar Dominar. Adventurer, you have summoned me. I trust you understand that my work in the north is of utmost urgency. I have little time for distractions.
I assure you, this is important.
Then speak.
A member of the Khazard army called Evilot was hired to steal your restoration scroll from the Carnillean mansion. She was meant to deliver it here, but of course it had already been taken.
And?
During her escape, Cyril Carnillean was killed. But not by her, someone else was there, but she doesn't know who.
Curious. Alamone, I trust this was not our work.
Not to my knowledge, my lord. Your loyal servant Jones was still stationed at the mansion, but he would not have acted without instruction.
Where is Jones now?
He fled after the murder took place. The guards are still searching for him.
The actions of a coward. He will come to regret that.
There's something else as well. The evidence I've found so far suggests that the killer was trying to frame Evilot.
And you believe they were trying to attempt to frame my followers as well?
That's what I'm wondering.
Forgive me, my lord, but if they aimed to frame us, why would they also try to have your restoration scroll delivered here?
A question with many possible answers, my faithful servant. Adventurer, you say this Evilot is part of the Khazard army.
That's right.
Then let us see what my Mahjarrat kin has to say about this. Alamone, summon Khazard.
Is now a bad time to mention that Khazard and I have a complicated history?
Well then, I suggest you prepare yourself.
Oh boy.
Rema, Septima, Philina.
Hazeel, what is the meaning of this, and what is this human filth doing here?
Filth? You're one to talk.
It's clear that I've allowed you to endure for far too long. Allow me to correct that mistake.
Enough! I care not for your petty disagreements. This adventurer is under my protection, and you are not to harm him.
Has the once great Hazeel gone soft? Never would I have expected you to work with scum like this. I trust you know he'll betray you.
And if he does, I will gouge out his eyes and watch as he dines on them. Until then, cease this prattle.
Fine, but I hope you have a good reason for this.
Someone has murdered Cyril Carnillean and attempted to pass the blame onto one of your minions. Were you aware of this?
I don't involve myself in the personal affairs of my soldiers. Besides, I thought you'd be happy to see that fool dead.
I shed no tears for his demise, and if his killer turns out to be a friend, I will reward them with riches beyond imagination. However, this individual and their motives remains unknown. We must rectify that.
Bah! This matter is beneath both of us. Accept this for the gift it is and move on.
No. Any individual involving themselves in our affairs, be they friend or foe, must be made known to us, especially as the ritual draws near.
Ritual?
Keep your nose out.
Adventurer, how thorough has the investigation into Cyril Carnillean's murder been?
I'd say it's been pretty thorough. I handled most of it myself.
Have the family been questioned?
Not by me.
Ah, yes, very thorough.
No stone can be left unturned, adventurer. You must return to the Carnillean mansion and uncover any information you might have missed.
You're trusting him with this? Stop this madness and let me handle it instead.
This is not up for debate. I have made my will clear. Return to us once you have something, adventurer. Not before.
I'll be on my way then. So I need to head back to the mansion. I'm here. Nice pathfinding, bro.
Talk to the guard.
Hello again. Hello there. Any luck at the fight arena? I think so. I found Evelot and was able to question her. It seems someone might be trying to frame her, though. Well, you'll be pleased to know we were able to track down Jones. He's already admitted to being part of that cult. For that alone, he'll be going away for a long time. However, he's staying silent on the murder. To be honest, with what I've discovered so far, I don't think he was involved. I suspect he just fled out of fear. Really? He seems like the obvious suspect. If not him, then who? That's what I'm here to find out. I'd like to have another look around and ask some questions. Go right ahead. Lady Carnillean and Philippe are just inside, and you'll find Klaus down in the kitchen.
Where's this kitchen? Am I just blind? There's a ladder. There's like... It just feels so weird.
Yeah, that is...
There's like a basement kitchen.
That does not seem sanitary.
How do you bring... You just like carry food up the ladder.
Yeah, he makes like a whole dinner and he's got to carry it up the ladder. He's got like a little backpack or something. Hello there. I'd like to ask you some questions.
But I already spoke to the authorities earlier.
I know, but I'm hoping I can uncover anything they may have missed.
Okay, go ahead.
What were you doing at the time Cyril Carnillean was killed?
I was here in the kitchen. Sir Cyril is an early riser and he likes a good breakfast as soon as he wakes up.
And you didn't see anything unusual down here?
No.
You're absolutely sure? Not even the slightest thing out of place?
Well, no, not really. I guess there was the cold.
The cold?
Yes, the sudden cold feeling. I was right next to the warm stove. It was very odd. I thought it was just some wind, but maybe.
Did you see anything when you felt this cold?
Well, I thought I saw a shadow in the room, just for a moment. Surely it was just a trick of the light, though.
I'm gonna have a little look around down here, if that's okay.
Go ahead.
I found a button. Northern wall. Okay. Enter the passage. Well, I searched one thing and found a button. That was easy. Need a lockpick.
I'll go
okay.
grab some.
Okay. All right, let's do this. All right, we got a puzzle. I'm gonna start clicking things and see what happens. So what am I trying to do here? I guess we'll see if something works. Okay, so 3 was right. Oh, this is like Wordle, but lockpicks.
It's literally Wordle, yeah.
Okay, 6, 5. What does blue mean?
I mean, it's Wordle, so it means it's probably there, but it's in the wrong position.
Oh, I see.
So D is probably 6.
What have I not tried? I didn't try 5. There we go. That was easy.
That was literally Wordle.
Yeah. Oh, we got a faded looking crest. Isn't that the Zaros symbol?
Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah, I mean, isn't that what an ancient magic staff looks like?
Oh, yeah.
Back to the cult.
Yeah, probably.
The adventurer returns. I trust this means you have something of note for us.
I found a hidden room beneath the Carnillean mansion. There was a chest inside with a scroll in it.
A scroll?
Yes, it had a sketch on it of some sort of crest. Well, half of one at least.
Half a crest? Could that be?
This chest, was there nothing else inside?
No, just the scroll.
The crest must have been in there.
So that was their true target. But I thought it was lost. How did it get there?
The Carnelians must have claimed it after my defeat. The fools would have no idea of its importance.
What is this crest?
Who would even want to steal that thing? One of our kin, perhaps?
Quite possibly, though there are others who would know of it.
Are you two going to keep talking in riddles, or are you going to tell me what's going on?
Something is still amiss in all this.
I agree, but our next move is clear. We must go north.
Maybe I've discovered the ability to turn totally invisible.
We should not waste any time. However, we first must deal with the human.
I will handle it. Adventurer, your work is done. Leave us.
What? But we haven't found the killer.
Khazard and I will deal with this matter now. Once again, you've proven yourself a worthy ally to my followers and I. Now go.
But
A group of ice trolls have made their home near the fortress. I will join you there.
ice trolls? Do you mean the trolls at Weiss?
Why are you still here?
Hold on, adventurer. You know of these trolls and their lands?
Oh yes, I'm quite good friends with them, you see. There's a troll called My Arm.
Nobody cares. Be gone from our sight.
If the human knows these ice trolls, he may still be of use to us.
Why? We can make short work of any trolls that disturb us. We have no need for dead weight.
Until we know more about who we're dealing with, we should avoid attracting unneeded attention.
Enough of this nonsense. If you want subtlety, we can use the Shadow Realm.
There are others who dwell in the Shadow Realm. I would prefer they be kept unaware of our presence in the north.
Fine, but on your head be it if this goes wrong.
Alamone, in our absence, I trust you can take care of the matters we spoke of.
It will be done, my lord.
Good. Now, adventurer, it seems we have further need of you after all. Meet us outside the troll settlement. Don't make us wait. Good, you're here.
What?
Idiot doesn't even know it's us.
Wait, Hazeel, Khazard, why are you trolls?
Given the secrecy of our task here, we felt it appropriate to shapeshift into less conspicuous forms.
This foolish idea was yours alone.
Right, so what are we doing here?
Based on your discovery, it's likely our mysterious killer will have traveled here.
To Weiss? What would they want with the trolls?
Ha! They will have no interest in the trolls.
This troll settlement is a relatively new addition into the area. It is what was here before that will be of interest to the killer.
Which is?
Which is none of your business. Now can we get to work?
Indeed, adventurer. While our disguises will work up to a point, I imagine any troll will soon see through them if we were to converse.
I doubt that. Trolls are as dumb as they come.
Our first step here is to gather information. As you claim to be friends with these trolls, you will be well placed to do so. Speak with their leader and find out if anything of note has occurred here recently.
Alright, I'll be back soon. Have you seen anything odd around here recently?
Odd? Like what?
I'm not sure, to be honest. Anything unusual, I guess.
Well, there's two strange trolls outside I'm not sure I've seen before. I hope they're not up to no good.
Ah, yeah, those two. I was speaking to them earlier. They're harmless. I hope.
If you want unusual, Gopu said he see the weirdness down in the mine.
Weirdness? What kind of weirdness?
He say he see the strange shadow.
There was a cave-in recently down there as well. That's what Gopu was investigating when he saw the shadow.
Interesting. I think my companions might want to hear about this.
We're blind here. My senses do nothing this close to the ritual marker.
Nor mine, but there is no alternative.
We wouldn't have this problem if we were in the Shadow Realm.
What are you two on about now?
Nothing. Stop eavesdropping.
It's hardly eavesdropping if you're having the conversation right in front of me.
Adventurer, did you discover anything?
I did, but before we go any further, I think it's time for some answers.
You're in no place to make demands.
Well, maybe I just won't tell you what I've learned.
You waste time we may not have, adventurer. But very well, ask your questions, but do so quickly.
Why would the killer come here?
Before the God Wars, a settlement of the old empire was found here. The fortress to the east is all that remains on the surface. but there is much still hidden below.
Like what?
A great prison sealed long ago. Half of the crest used to do so came into my possession, but it was seemingly taken by the Carnilleans after my defeat.
And the killer stole it from the Carnilleans. You think they mean to open the prison?
That is our assumption.
Where's the other half of the crest?
It was being held by one of our kin, but we haven't felt his presence for some time. It's possible the killer already has it.
But why would someone want to open this prison? What's inside?
You've been told enough, human. Finish your questions and let us get back to work.
What is this ritual you guys keep talking about?
What do you know of our kind?
The Mahjarrat? Not a lot, to be honest.
Then let's keep it that way. This question has no relevance on our purpose here. Hazeel, it doesn't warrant an answer.
If it's not relevant, why do you two keep talking about it?
It may be relevant, it may not be. It depends on who the killer is.
Well then, assuming it is relevant, what can you tell me about it?
The ritual is used by our kind to ensure our survival, and the next one is fast approaching. If the killer is one of our kin, their actions may be a means of preparing for it.
Preparing how?
For the rest of us to live, one of us must die. Many will go to great lengths to ensure they are not the one who is sacrificed.
That's enough! You've already shared too much.
Alright, I'm done asking questions. What now?
Now you tell us what you've discovered.
There's been a cave-in down in the mine. One of the trolls apparently saw a strange shadow near it.
A shadow? Could just be troll superstition.
The cook at the Carnillean mansion also mentioned seeing a shadow. This doesn't feel like a coincidence.
It sounds like we should investigate this for ourselves. Adventurer, meet us down in this mine.
Is this it?
It is.
Then let's get to work. First, you can't deny this time that the human is of no further use to us.
I am here, you know.
Again with this Khazard. He has been of great benefit so far. As long as that continues, he will remain.
And what if I disagree?
The decision is already made.
Says who? You? You don't command me. Who do you think you are, my lord? Or maybe you think you're my father?
No, and let us thank Zamorak for that.
Hey, stop arguing and listen. I heard something.
Adventurer, let us investigate. Khazard, stay here and guard the entrance.
No, I'll go with the human. You wait here.
Very well.
What the? You?
Oh, me.
Uh-oh.
I'm in a boss fight.
Uh-oh. Okay, I'm watching you before.
Oh, dude. I don't think you can pray, because he can switch between both. Can't even do any damage to him either.
Maybe he doesn't take melee damage.
Maybe not.
Why did you throw that?
Do I need to do something with the environment, maybe?
Maybe?
Fucking Khazard can't do anything either.
Well, he's switching his attack style on you. He's using that sword bow, dude.
Yeah, does he switch every attack?
Yeah,
To
it looks like it.
do? I think it's just based on what you're praying.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I would just get out of there. Can you peek in there? Oh no, it's gonna just start it. Very well. Alright, I'm jumping in. I actually did bring armor, so I can switch to that. See, any information I can gather here?
The environmental, I don't know.
I don't know. I guess let's just try and watch and see like if you can learn anything from me doing this.
Could try to poison him.
Yeah. So I'm not hitting anything on him. So there's definitely something we're missing here. What can I interact with? What are these clouds?
Our chat gives us a hint, but of course we never read our chat.
Oh.
Says you'll need to obscure his vision somehow.
Okay, so I gotta use this cloud. I gotta drag him into it.
Oh. I think that's what you do. Oh yeah, you just damaged him.
Okay. I don't have a lot of food, but maybe this will be okay. Oh, that seems dangerous. Oh, good thing we brought that super anti-poison.
To the 32 damage. Bring
where?
him into a cloud.
Oh, yeah. I didn't realize it went away. Come on, go in the cloud, bitch. Go in the cloud. Oh my god, dude.
Your pathing is awful. Do you have to walk around it? You can't walk through it?
No, because it said it obscures your vision. So I think it's like a debuff if I go through it.
Ooh, okay. But you're not going to stand in it. You just go through it.
Well, I think I just took damage there.
I don't even know if I need. Do I need food? I probably need some food.
I mean, I'm wishing I brought more food, to be honest.
It only has 63 health though. Should be fine. You just got 8 health.
That was close. That was very close. I barely survived that.
He's gone.
But where? Did he teleport?
No, just some cheap parlor trick. He's likely still nearby.
We should look for him.
We should, but first, you have some explaining to do. You knew him.
Well, new is a bit of a strong word, but we've crossed paths.
Explain, and do so quickly.
I encountered him on Entrana. He killed some monks there and stole a relic from them. I may have been responsible for helping him, but I didn't realize it until it was too late.
Ah, so you were always a fool.
You're one to talk, so what was he doing here?
And there you go, aptly proving my point, as it seems I have to explain everything. This door leads to the prison Hazeel spoke of earlier. Your friend is likely the culprit in our little murder mystery, or at least is working with the one responsible.
But it didn't look like he could open the door. He must still only have half the crest.
And let us hope it stays that way. Now I will stay here and guard the door in case your friend returns. Go and tell Hazeel what has happened. Now.
A please wouldn't do any harm.
Please shut up and go.
Where is Khazard?
He's back there. There's been a development.
What development?
We found the door to the prison, and we found someone trying to open it.
Someone?
An assassin. I've encountered them before, but I don't really know anything about them.
And the crest?
It seems they may still only have half of it.
Curious. Why would they come here with only half the crest?
Perhaps they didn't know they needed the other half?
Possible, but unlikely. Should be clear to anyone that both halves are needed. I wonder.
What?
As I mentioned earlier, the other half was held by one of my kin. My kind have the ability to sense each other, but we have not felt his presence for a long time now.
So he's dead.
That was my initial assumption, but it is unusual that we have not felt his passing either. It's possible he's masking his presence instead. It's no easy feat, but it can be done. As fate would have it, we stand in a place where our senses mean nothing.
So you think he might be nearby?
While foolish to do so, he would have good reason to hide himself in this area.
So the other half might be closer than we think. What do we do?
This assassin must be found. I will remain here and ensure no one enters or leaves. You will search the rest of this dungeon and see what you can find.
Why would this other Mahjarrat hide himself here?
Our rejuvenation ritual takes place right above us. There have been times in the past when the weaker of our numbers have tried to hide themselves nearby.
Why?
To claim the power of the ritual without the risk of being chosen as its sacrifice.
So I'm guessing the other Mahjarrat is quite a weak one then.
You are correct. When the Empty Lord fell, he was one of the few foolish enough to remain loyal. His decision not to join Lord Zamorak left him with few friends. He has slowly grown weak ever since.
What's inside this prison that the assassin would want?
The prison was sealed long ago by two of my traitorous kin. They did so to prevent a great horror from escaping. But it is believed by some that a powerful artifact was also sealed inside.
And the assassin wants this artifact.
Most likely. However, his attempts to claim it will risk unleashing what lies within.
Which you consider to be a problem.
In an ideal world, I would see this artifact claimed in the name of Zamorak. But to risk unleashing an abomination of the fallen empire when the ritual is so close would not be wise.
I think it's time for me to get going.
Let's solve some puzzles. Let's do this. Oh, okay, this is locked. So we need to figure out the code here. Confirm, that didn't seem to work. Let's get some clues. There's a plank, an iron bar. What is this? Is this locked as well? Okay, so this was the thing that you were just looking at. So is there anything that is obvious right away? Oh, this door just is open. Okay. That has a chest. Inside the chest is a letter.
I prayed this day would never come, but Weissdell himself arrived today to confirm it. The holy city of Sentenston has fallen. The Duke has ordered us to retreat to the refugee camp within the prison. The elders claim it's just a precaution, but we all know the truth. The fight for the Empire is over. Now we fight for survival. I will not live out my days cowering in fear. The Empire has failed us, and it's time to make our own path. I intended to travel far from here, and while I know the chances are slim, I pray you can one day join me. If you do ever return, and if you do find this letter, I've hidden the things you need to find me within the dungeon outside the prison. This letter is the key to finding them. With love, Tulia.
All right. So SPCDI.
L.
Oh, L, sorry. What could that be alluring to?
Yeah, I don't know how you can form any word from those 5 letters.
I don't know. What else do we got? Let's see what other things we have to work with. Search the barrel and find a lever handle among the weapons inside. Okay. So we could probably use that to open something. Yeah, I mean, SPDCL might be hints for this, like...
There's a map you can find. I don't know if you found a map.
Oh, I didn't know.
There's a few different things you can find. This has a clue on it, I feel like, too. It says southeast, number 2, southeast.
Okay, yeah, I got the Duke's notes. Okay. Yeah, missing a lot of letters there. And then the ancient map. Garok.
There's an
Padua.
SPCDL on here.
These are the teleports in the ancient spellbook.
Yeah.
Okay, but how does that help us? Maybe these are teleports? Sentenstein. P, is there a P? Padua. C. Karlganar. D. Dariak. L. There's no L. Okay, so it's probably not that. Wow, I didn't think I'd be stumped this fast.
Me neither, to be honest.
I was thinking maybe these were corresponding to directions, so like S would be south, P would be west of S, C would be north of P, D would be west of that, and then L would be south or something, like for the directions here.
It's west, north, west, south.
Oh, yeah, that is it.
Yeah. Okay. So here's the lever. This is where we use the lever.
We're making some progress. Pull the lever.
Okay. Hold it.
Oop, you hear a strange click.
Northeast. So that's like the dungeon area, or the like.
Let's pick up this plank. We
borders.
might need it. And open
Plank.
the chest.
Chest.
Strange list. Nemesis. Okay, we got a key here. Okay.
Anything else?
And look at
No.
3 northwest.
3. Okay, so we have 2 and 3. We don't know what 1 is. That's probably going to lead to this other keypad.
Yeah, probably. Okay, so
Because these are like ordered in a way.
what do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 12 things here, and I think there's 12 on here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 on both of those things. 2 U's. I think this thing and this thing are related somehow.
What was that strange click though? Here's a pillar you can inspect. Okay, I got some more stuff. Strange cipher and jewel shard. And I got 1. So let's write this down. 1 is southwest. 2 is southeast. Okay, 2 is southeast. 3 is northwest, I think it was.
Okay, so now we have a new thing here.
2, 1, 2, 3.
ALFNOTQEKDIYRU. UWB. Does that relate to this thing at all? No, this is just different. Or maybe it relates to the first letter of each of these. Oh, wait a minute. I think I get it. No, I get it. Okay, so you open up I'm going to keep this open and you open up the other one that has all the different symbols. Yeah, so those correspond to, it's going to spell a word or something. Yeah, it tells us,
okay, so we just go in order then?
Yeah, Picus? I think we just go in order.
So Picus is...
Boo-doo-doo-balon. All right. That doesn't help us.
So we screwed that up. So this is less.
Balloon?
Why? So what did I mean? We definitely like deciphered this correctly. Like we got all the words. We then matched them with the symbols, but it doesn't help in any way whatsoever.
Yeah. What is Bowdy by balloon? That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's a word. I feel like it's gonna be.
I mean, it might not be a word that we type in. It could just be letters. We need to figure out what these 5 letters are. Like I got the word bound. Unfortunately, that didn't help. But
there's also bloody, body.
Well, it needs to be 5 letters. Blood. Yep, that's it.
Really?
Okay, we got 4 letters that are just numbers. Or not 4. That didn't make sense. We have 4. Another keypad with numbers this time. There's 4 of them.
Oh, there's another numbers note. Oh, 3241. Okay.
Seems a little too obvious. Not work. Okay. Where did you get that note from?
This table.
Okay, so we definitely need to light the things.
Okay, you can light them.
What does that do?
I don't know. I'm gonna try just lighting them all and see what happens.
Maybe we gotta light them. Oh, we gotta light them in the right order, based on the other things.
I bet you they all go out if it's the wrong.
Yeah. Let them go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
We gotta do it in the order of that other note, because this didn't work either.
Okay. 3241. Oh, and also we got another thing here. It says northeast.
Yes.
Interesting.
So 3. So we gotta do 3 first. So that's northwest is first. Okay, I heard a click. Probably opens the chest, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yep. Old note and another shard.
The settlements.
The shards together to form a jewel.
Okay, ancient jewel.
Settlements. So what does this mean? So the first one is that very bottom southeast one, Carretta, then the Carroll, then the Seniston. Okay, I don't know what that tells us. I bet you each of these corresponds to a number. So there's 4 of them. So
yeah, that's what I said earlier. But I actually
is it as simple as 3, 4, 5, 5? It sounds really stupid, but
I feel like we gotta at least try it. That's a good idea. At least try.
Kind of hope it's not that.
I don't think it will.
No, it's not 3, 4, 5, 5.
Okay.
Okay, so how do these translate to a number?
I found something interesting. Look at this. This, if you go K, or the Carldit, up to Anal Carl, Anna Carl, and then over to Lasser, and then over, it draws a 4.
4? Yeah. Okay, what would the first one draw then?
A 1.
A 1?
So 1.
Or is that a 7?
Oh, it might be a 7. It could be a 7. Yeah, that's how I would draw my 1, but yeah, that's more than likely a 7.
So it's 7, 4.
4, and then the next would be P-A. So P-A-G, P-A-G, L.
Yeah, so it's like a 0.
Yeah, I think it's a 0. P-A-G, yep. And then what's the last one?
Seniston, so S-L-A-G-D.
Wait, no, it's S-L, yeah, sorry. S-L-A-G-D. What is that? 2, it's a 2.
Yeah, is that a 2? That's what I read. It's a 2, right? So 7402. That sounds proud. That's gotta be it.
4-0.
Nice.
Hey,
That was pretty smart.
that was a cool puzzle.
Probably used a jewel on this. Yep.
Yeah.
Got a key. The key opens
Got
this
a
other
key.
gate. Well, we're not done with it yet.
All right. All
Okay, we
right.
unlock. Okay, we're in the next phase, next room. There's a crevice here we can go into.
Into the crevasse we go.
Another boss fight.
Oh, yeah.
I
I
don't
forgot that this could be a one on Gillinor. Oh, God.
Oh, this is the actual boss fight.
Uh
This is like the real boss fight.
oh. Alarm bells. I have no idea what I'm doing. I should probably put on this helmet. I don't have food. I can't hurt him. Yeah,
The
I'm
textiles.
leaving. I'm leaving. Okay, so we solved all the puzzles then.
Okay, so
Alright.
I think we need multiple attack styles, probably all three. Get us set up for all three attack styles. Do we think we need this iron bar and these planks?
Dude, they're 100% red herrings.
So, right? I think, yeah.
I think they were. I think I might just bring Void, to be honest. I'm going for it now.
Okay, I'll watch you and learn the mechanics. That's 0.
Okay, at least I hit. Okay, so now that looks like range. He's green.
Yeah, there he goes. Oh, that's just an attack. Okay, you hit a 0. Oh, he's doing it again.
Is that mage?
5.
That kind of looks like mage. I don't know.
Got a curse on you or something. Yeah, he's definitely mailing you. There's like a prayer curse on you. I don't know what that does, but
Yeah, I don't
oh,
know.
it's gone now. It just went away.
Oh God, he's... What is happening?
Nice. But that's his like. I don't know what's happening right now.
Okay.
He's got like a RuneScape 3 curses or whatever those are.
He dead?
Moose. Wait. What? Oh, just another nightmare.
Just a nightmare. That feels like a bit of an understatement.
What is this? A human? Who are you, human? Speak now and do so with haste, for you stand before the mighty John.
Well, I'm Rosie, and I'm guessing you're the Mahjarrat I'm looking for.
A human seeking a Mahjarrat. Why, what would a meaningless being like you want with me?
You have half the crest, right? There's an assassin after it. I'm trying to stop him.
You know of the Gorok crest. How?
It's a long story.
A story of lies, no doubt. I don't know how you came to stand before me, human, but you are clearly no friend of mine. Leave now before I bring down the might of the ruinous powers on you.
Wait, it's true. This assassin is nearby. He'll be coming for you.
Then let him come. I am a faithful servant of the Empty Lord. I will not be intimidated by a pathetic human like you. And who are you?
You! Oh, this is not good. Khazard, we have a big problem.
What have you done now?
I found Jalan, but the assassin captured him.
Shalon was here? Great. Hazeel!
What is it?
The assassin captured Jalan.
Then he now has everything he needs to enter the prison.
What's our next? Hang on.
So...
What a mess!
I don't understand. I didn't even see anything.
It seems your friend has quite a range of abilities. He used the Shadow Realm.
So he got inside? Do we follow him?
No good will come of going in there. We have failed. Gods will need positioning here to warn us if this assassin reemerges. Until then, we can only hope that he meets a swift end inside the prison.
I can have a detachment of soldiers dispatched here at once. We'll need to keep things light to ensure the trolls don't notice our work, not to mention our kin.
What about Jalan?
Still a prisoner of this assassin, no doubt. To what end, who can say?
Is there really nothing else that we can do?
No, word will be sent to you if there are any developments, but for now you should leave. I suggest you return to the authorities in Ardoin and inform them that their killer will not be found.
There's still so many unanswered questions.
And perhaps one day they will be answered, but to dwell on them now achieves nothing.
We should get to work.
Agreed. Adventurer, we are done here. If you wish, I can provide you with a teleport to Ardoin.
All right. You're back. Any luck with your investigation? I wish I had better news, but I'm afraid I reached a dead end. Why? What happened? The killer was an assassin. I don't know his true identity, but I previously encountered him on Antrana. He killed some monks there and stole an important relic. An assassin? Why would an assassin want Sir Cyril dead? Quite a bit is still unclear, but it seems he cared less about killing Cyril and more about recovering something hidden in the mansion. Where is this assassin now? Somewhere we have no hope of reaching him. Hopefully that changes, but for now, there's really not much we can do. Well, I guess I'd better go file my report. My superiors aren't going to be happy. First the Jones situation, now this? Jones situation? Ah, of course, you don't know. Jones was found dead in his cell, poisoned by the looks of it. Oh my. Yeah, it's quite the mess. Assumption is the cult are to blame, tying up loose ends and all that. Anyway, thank you for all your help. Even though we weren't successful, I still very much appreciate it. If you discover anything new about this assassin, do let me know. Will do. I'll let you be on your way. All the best out there.